Please welcome, she knows everything about permanent weight management. Please welcome Dr. Sandy Van, everyone. Sandy Van is back. Nice to see you. So I want everyone, I love these true stories and how you did it, and you have to be in the mindset. Am I right about that?
Oh, you totally do, Marilyn.
But you want us to remember a couple of things. Like the first thing is the relationship with the food is, I don't know why it changes over time.
The relationship with food is paramount to any sustainable weight loss.
Yeah.
Now, people on average lose about 2 to 3% with diet and exercise alone.
Yeah.
So you've really got to tackle the mental obstacles that come with weight loss.
So you have to have that self-talk has to be there.
Totally.
One of the things you want us to do is lose the scale.
Oh, losing the scale. So
Why?
we got a scale here. And so the reason for that is the scale eventually stops, right? So there are other measurable outcomes of weight loss success that we can use to gauge our progress. Things like, for instance, Natasha, she helped treat her diabetes, her blood pressure came down, her cholesterol improved. But other things that I notice in my patient population is really mood gets better, your energy gets better, your quality of sleep improves. So those are all things that we can use to gauge our progress.
Let's talk about sleep is really important. Can you tell us why?
Oh yeah, so we've got the alarm clock here. Sleep is so important because anything less than 6 hours a night is going to make us vulnerable to increasing appetite hormones, increasing stress levels, and it's going to make it really hard to combat cravings when they come.
By the way, you can't eat while you're sleeping.
You can't. Don't bring
that's
food
another
into the
saving
bed.
grace
Don't
on that
bring
one.
food into the bed.
Right. Track food intake. And I want to talk to you
intake.
what do you suggest to your patients about that?
Right. So we've got a tracker here. Now, I tell patients to use it as a tool to reset. Now, Natasha mentioned she doesn't track calories. Some people do use it to track calories because if we're in an excess, we might progressively gain. Yeah. But all other things you can track are really your values and what being lean is important. Why it's important to you.
Right.
Because if we can reflect on that day to day, then it can really set the tone.
But you're doing accountability right there. No
100%.
matter what, you've got that accountability.
It's accountability and mindfulness.
Screen time.
Screen time, well, people who lose weight and keep it off, on average, they'll watch less than 10 hours of TV a week. It can be kind of difficult, but the reality is...
What about computers, too? That's screen time.
That's screen time.
Yeah.
So people will watch videos online. That's included.
Right.
And the reason I think that it works for weight loss and sustainable weight loss is because to avoid screen time is because it will avoid your high-risk time of eating. Yeah. How many of us are eating in front of the screen, TV, computer? So what you want to do is really shake up the evening ritual. We've got books, puzzles, bubble baths. So I get my patients to brainstorm what it is that they can do other than sitting in front of the television.
And the weather's getting better. You can go for a walk. Do something, right? Go outside,
100%.
Right? I can't believe you said that the treadmill was your favorite thing.
It is. It sure is.
I love that.
I love it. But I'm like,
Me
wow,
too.
that's words I've never heard in my 30 years of broadcasting. This particular type of show. Create a supportive food environment. Let's talk about that too.
Okay, well, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the brain here. And the brain really loves to make connections between really rewarding hyperpalatable food and the environment we're in. So I ask patients, leave the junk food out of the home or out of the workplace.
Don't buy it.
Yeah, because your brain's going to make associations between where you're eating it and the food, right? So leave it for the outside so that you're not vulnerable to overeating it day to day.
Well, Sandy, thank you so much for coming in. Good on you. Yay! Natasha, good job. You look fabulous. You're healthy. What an inspiration. If you would like to share your weight loss story, just go to marilyn.ca, click on Beyond the Show. Thanks to both of you. It's good to see you. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Coming up, can't get enough true crime? Richard Krause gives you his picks for the Can't Miss podcasts and must-watch movies and series to help you get your fix. Don't miss it.